Tom, just inside Jones Hall here, the board members are continuing to discuss the future of Lambeth. And as you can see, students here keeping their spirits very high. They've been here since this morning. Around 9 o'clock, they were marching around this campus, making chants like this one. I've got my trusty snow ruler here, and it's looking like it's measuring about an inch to an inch and a half, 2 inches in some places. Mullen says the price of hooking up and turning on all of these pumps alone is costing him about $50,000. This historical theater has been closed for about 2 decades. The city even wanted to tear it down and turn it into a parking lot. This area was so heavily vegetated, it would have been nearly impossible for anyone to see the body. But now that the wintry season has come along, a lot of the frost has gotten rid of this.
I think Ricky Lake will take it. We're going to have, we're
going to start taking bets. Mike, you want to take Rob Kardashian?
I'll take Rob Kardashian.
Okay. Which side am I supposed to wear it on?
I think I'm supposed to do that for you, dear.
Okay.
Here. And while we're working on this, we're going to go ahead and toss to Mike for weather, and I'm going to fix him up.
But I'm telling you, baked ham, barbecue chicken, green beans, coleslaw. You getting hungry yet?
A little bit.
Smith tells us one of the pluses of Seaport is that it has a gate agreement with the Nashville airport that Tennessee Skies didn't have. Neighbors around here tell me it's pretty common for people to cruise this road and have a few drinks. If you drive up and down, you'll find beer bottles and cans like this one just scattered around. It's the city he grew up in, a community that watched him grow, and people that say they're not going to stop praying and showing their support. Take, for example, some of the ingredients of your classic pumpkin pie recipe. You'll need your pie shells, which is up about 6 cents from last year, your pumpkin pie mix, which is up about 41 cents on average from last year, and don't forget some Cool Whip for the topping. That's up about 26 cents from last year. Because Harper and Wood already lived outside the city limits and they already held their positions, they tell me it was simply understood they would just be grandfathered in. One neighbor who didn't want to speak to us on camera reports hearing 3 loud bangs when this happened. She says she went next door to check on her friend and called the police after finding her body. Topping the news this morning, new allegations have been brought against Fruitland pastor Jerry Pittman. Pittman is the same pastor who's already accused of assaulting his gay son and his son's boyfriend. And one of the area's newest restaurants has already closed its doors. Royal Burger and locations in Humboldt and Jackson are closed, and many of the employees say they're still waiting to be paid. Well, as President Obama gears up for his re-election race and starts fine-tuning his strategy, he's armed with the latest employment numbers, 200,000 new jobs last month. Signs of support for Lambeth cover the entrance to the campus where generations of students have walked. After the board met Thursday morning, Dr. Bill Seymour met with faculty and students to tell them the fate of the university.
Lambeth University resolves to cease academic operations as of June 30, 2011.
When they told us, you know, the actual fate of the university, there was audible mourning. I've never seen such displays of sadness.
The most amazing thing was that students decided to honor the faculty and staff, and they gave them a standing ovation. It was great.
And the Lambeth faculty may have a rough road ahead now that the plans for them have yet to be determined.
Probably next week or two we'll finalize our plans that we'll be able to communicate with them. We'll meet with them individually to talk about what our needs are and how they can best help us moving forward.
And moving forward means graduation will go on as planned in 2 weeks. But Dr. Seymour says the faculty's main focus in the next few weeks will be the remaining students and helping them make the transition to a new school. Students like Sydney Berngasser, who say they've been hoping this day would never come.
No matter what the outcome, we're still going to be Lambeth. We are Lambeth, and we're going to carry that attitude on no matter where we go and what opportunities come our way after this.
In West Jackson, Caitlyn Jones, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Melissa Burke was only 27 weeks pregnant with her twin boys when she suddenly went into early labor on Saturday.
When I got in the car, I knew that we had to get to the hospital. I knew the baby was coming.
Her husband, Robbie, rushed her to the closest hospital, but baby number 1 wouldn't wait.
About when we got past Domino's, I delivered the first baby.
Automatically, just the worst thoughts start going through your head, and not, you know, I just was praying just like she was, just let them be okay.
They finally arrived at Henderson County Community Hospital, and even though the medical staff there isn't equipped to deliver babies, they were the Burks' only hope. Robbie says he ran from the car in a panic and stormed into the emergency room.
I said, I need some help. I said, my wife just had a baby in the front seat of our car, and so she's pregnant with twins. the other one's fixing to be here too.
The whole team of nurses, doctors, and paramedics came to Melissa's aid and delivered the second baby right there in the parking lot of the hospital.
Then the first nurses or whoever got to me got there, I knew that she was going to be okay.
They are the reason our babies are alive.
And although very small,
2 pounds, 2 ounces for Trace, and then 1 pound, 12 ounces for Tucker.
Robbie and Melissa believe their twins are two very big miracles. Caitlyn Jones, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.